Hello, ladies. How are you? I want to share 9 things I learned from my divorce, and I'm going to be doing this in 3 parts. So 9 divided into 3 parts, right? It gives you three. So I'm going to be sharing three things I learned in 3 posts. Yes. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because whenever we're going through storms or difficulties, we want to focus more on the negative, right? On our pain. And this blinds us from seeing all the wonderful things that are happening around us. And I learned to focus. I learned to truly see what was really important. This is something that was a catalyst to my healing journey. And when I speak to people, who are going through pain, one of the things I tell them is that the pain is already there. Oh, yes, was there, right? But what else can you see? What else are you permitting yourself to see? I think that when we begin to think like that, we grow. And when you grow, you become better, right? And I believe that everyone in this life, regardless of whatever setbacks that you have experienced, because setbacks are normal, one thing that's important is that you need to grow, you need to become better, a better person, a better version of yourself, right? Okay, so the first thing I learned is guard what you learned through your ears, your eyes, for they have the power to influence your thoughts as well as destroy your belief in yourself. There's a part of the Bible that says that you should guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the issues of life. Believe me, that is a huge instruction that most of us ignore. What do you let into your eyes, into your ears? Because they go straight to your heart and to your mind, and they influence all the things that you do. They influence your actions, your reactions. They influence your decisions. They influence what you say. They influence how you think. They influence your beliefs. And if you're not careful, they can influence you in the wrong way. So guard your heart. Guard what you let into you. The second thing I learned is don't judge others, even though you have been judged. They do not walk your path, and so do not know better and do not matter. So we carry so much pain because when you're going through divorce, people judge you. Like, oh, you failed in your marriage. Why didn't you stay in your home? It must have been you who's caused the rift in your marriage. It's what it is, right? It's what it is. In the end, the marriage failed. And so they've judged you harshly. But don't judge others. Don't judge them. Move on with your life. There's no need to carry any baggage. Don't judge others, and also don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself too harshly. We all make mistakes in life. We all make wrong decisions that lead to failure in life. But we must learn to move on. We must learn to move on with our lives. So that's a very critical thing, right? And why do I also say that you shouldn't judge others? Because when you judge people, it stops you from actually building good relationships. It stops you from seeing value in people because you're angry that they judged you. And so what happens is that you stay away from people, and staying away means you're isolating yourself from people who you never know what you might need them for. So it's very important that judgment is not part of your life. The third is you will know the quality of the relationships you have nurtured over the years by the friendships that thrive even through your divorce. So, when you're going through a divorce, right, or before you got into marriage and then went through a divorce, I'll start with that. You had friendships. I want to believe that you had quality friendships. I did. I had an amazing relationship with my friends, right? My friends are like my sisters. My girlfriends are like my sisters. And there were some that I really, really held close, especially during that time of the storm. Now, as I went through the failure in my marriage and also through my divorce, those friendships that I nurtured just showed their worth. They showed the quality of friendships that I've nurtured over the years, because my friends stood by me. My friends were there to give me a shoulder to cry on. They were there, to speak to me, to listen to me when I was going through a lot, right? When I needed to just, download and decongest. And they did that without judgment, because they know me and I know them and I trust them and they trust me. So you will know the quality of relationships you have nurtured over the years by the friendships that thrive even through your divorce. I had to repeat that because there's some friendships that will not thrive after your divorce. Oh yes, there were some I had to let go, I had to drop because it was really toxic, right? I could see some toxic, nuances. I could see some toxic activities. You could hear some toxic undertones in the communication that we had. And to be honest, I needed to be careful. Remember, number 2 says, guard your heart, right? Guard what you hear, guard what you see, right? So I really needed to guard my heart. And so it meant that I needed to drop some of those relationships exactly at that point. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I believe that we should surround ourselves with positive people. When people are negative and when people rub you the wrong way, why do you have to subject yourself to spending time with them? Drop them without apologies, please. Without apologies. They have no place in your life at that point in time. Okay? So don't feel bad about it. Just drop them and move on. Remember, you must protect you, especially when you're trying to heal. You must protect you must protect yourself, your mind, your sanity, your emotions. You even must protect your spiritual growth. It's so important that you protect everything about you. And when you have surrounded with negative people, you drop them. No apologies. All right, stay tuned for the next 3.